You know, in sports, we're always talking about the huge wins, the crushing defeats, the last-second buzzer beaters. But every once in a while, a match with no clear winner tells the best story of all. And we're about to dive into a perfect example of that, the absolutely wild 2-2 draw between Tottenham and Manchester United on November 8th, 2025. And you gotta ask, right? How does a 2-2 draw, a tie, end up being the game everyone's talking about? Well, on paper, it might look like a compromise. But trust me, the story behind this scoreline is just pure, unfiltered chaos, all packed into 11 insane minutes at the very end. So let's set the stage. For most of this game, the word thriller was probably the last thing on anyone's mind. It was this tense, strategic, almost cautious match. But as you're about to see, this was truly the calm before an epic storm. Yeah, for almost the entire game, this was basically a tactical chess match. Both teams were just so well organized, canceling each other out, giving up absolutely nothing. It was a masterclass in defense, for sure, but it was pretty cagey to watch. And it really seemed like Manchester United had cracked the code first. Brian Mbeumo managed to find the back of the net around the 32-minute mark. And for the next 52 minutes, it honestly looked like that one goal was going to be enough to win the whole thing. Once they had the lead, United just dropped back into this super compact defensive shape. There were very, very few clear chances, and anytime Tottenham did look like they might break through, United's keeper, Senna Lamens, was there to make a huge save. You could feel the frustration building in the home crowd. But then, it all changed. What happened next was just one of the most incredible turnarounds you will ever see. The entire game was about to be flipped completely upside down. This is where it gets good. The 84th minute. Okay, so think about it. Just 6 minutes of normal time left. The stadium's tense. People are probably starting to head for the exits. The hope is just draining away. And then, a spark. Mathis Tells scores for Tottenham. All of a sudden, it's 1-1. And this goal, it did so much more than just tie the game. It completely shattered that defensive wall that Manchester United had built for almost an hour. The entire psychology of the match just shifted in a heartbeat. The game was on. And boy, did Tottenham ride that wave of momentum. After Tell's equalizer, we head into stoppage time, and that's when Richarlison pops up and scores, putting Spurs ahead. I mean, in the space of about 10 minutes, they had completely rewritten the story of this game. I mean, talk about an emotional swing. Just imagine being in that stadium. Going from the quiet disappointment of losing to the absolute chaos and joy of a last-minute winner. They'd done it. Or so everyone thought. Because as you know, in the Premier League, you can never, ever be sure. Just when you think the story is finished, there's always one last, unbelievable chapter waiting. And this match was far from over. The home fans are going absolutely wild. The players are celebrating. The 3 points are in the bag. It's over, right? Yeah, not so fast. The drama had one final, absolutely brutal twist left for the home team. We are deep into stoppage time now. The 95th minute. Manchester United get a corner kick. It's their last roll of the dice, their final chance to get something out of this. And from that corner, the defender, Matthias de Ligt, gets up above everyone else. A perfect, powerful header, and it's in the back of the net. It's just stunning. The away fans erupt, and the home fans are just silenced. Unbelievable. And just look at this. It shows you how quickly everything can change in football. In the 94th minute, Tottenham are winning the game. Just 60 seconds later, the final whistle blows, and it's a 2-2 draw. Victory was snatched away at the very last second. So after all that madness, when the dust finally settled, what did this result actually mean? Let's take a quick look at the aftermath of a game that's for sure going down as a Premier League classic. Well, despite that gut punch of an ending for Tottenham, this draw actually extended their unbeaten streak against Manchester United in the league to a pretty impressive number, 6 games. And that's a huge silver lining. For Spurs fans, yeah, it probably felt like a loss in that moment, but keeping that record going, 3 wins and 3 draws against a huge rival, that's definitely a point of pride they can take away from the chaos. Really, this table just says it all, doesn't it? An early goal, then nothing for 52 minutes, and then boom, 3 goals packed into the final 11 minutes of play. It's a perfect timeline of pure, unscripted sports drama. And all of this kind of leaves you with one final thought. We're so often focused on who won and who lost, right? But a match like this is a great reminder that sometimes the story of the game is way more thrilling than the final result. It just makes you wonder, can a game where nobody actually wins be the one we remember the most?